as highlighted by Michael Hart in his famous book, The 100, a ranking of the most influential persons in history. Although Hart ranked Jesus second after Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, he acknowledged Jesus' immense impact on the world through his teachings, actions, and legacy. Jesus' message was centered around love, forgiveness, and compassion. He taught people to love their neighbors as themselves and to show kindness to everyone, even their enemies. These teachings created a foundation for human relationships, emphasizing justice, peace, and understanding. His words were simple but powerful, and they continue to guide people in their everyday lives. What makes Jesus so remarkable is that his influence didn't rely on wealth, military power, or political authority. He lived a humble life, spending time with the poor, the sick, and the outcasts of society. His genuine care for people made him approachable and beloved by many. He not only preached his message, but also lived it, showing by example what it means to love and serve others. One of the key reasons Jesus is considered so impactful is the way his teachings spread far and wide after his death. Despite living a relatively short life and having a small group of followers during his time, his message grew into a global movement. His disciples, especially Paul, played a major role in spreading his teachings, but the foundation they built on was entirely shaped by Jesus' life and word. Today, Christianity is one of the largest religions in the world, with billions of followers who continue to find meaning in his teachings. Jesus' ability to inspire people wasn't just because of his words, but also because of his character. He was a man of peace and stood up for truth and justice, even in the face of opposition. He challenged the corrupt practices of his time and emphasized inner purity and sincerity over outward religious rituals. This made his message revolutionary and timeless, resonating with people from all walks of life. His miracles also played a big role in his influence. Jesus healed the sick, gave sight to the blind, and even raised the dead. These acts amazed people and strengthened their faith in him. They weren't just displays of power, but acts of love and compassion that showed his deep care for others. These miracles set him apart and reinforced the divine nature of his mission. Perhaps one of the most profound aspects of Jesus' life was his willingness to sacrifice himself for his beliefs and for the people he loved. His crucifixion became a symbol of selflessness and redemption, inspiring countless individuals to live lives of love, service, and courage. His death and resurrection are at the heart of Christian faith and continue to be a source of hope for millions. Michael Hart also points out how Jesus' message transformed the moral and ethical systems of the world. He taught that true greatness lies in serving others, not in seeking power or wealth. This idea reshaped how people think about leadership, responsibility, and relationships. Even those who don't follow Christianity have been influenced by the values and principles Jesus introduced. One of the most striking things about Jesus is that his teachings remain relevant even after 2,000 years. They address universal human concerns like love, forgiveness, and justice, making them timeless. His influence goes beyond religion. It extends into art, literature, philosophy, and human rights, shaping the way societies are built and how people interact with one another. Jesus lived during a time when his message was not easily accepted, yet his ideas grew stronger over time. His humility, courage, and dedication to truth continue to inspire people from all backgrounds. Michael Hart recognized that Jesus' impact wasn't just in the numbers of his followers, but in the deep moral and spiritual guidance he provided to humanity. Even today, Jesus' life and message are a source of hope and inspiration for millions. His teachings encourage people to love unconditionally, forgive freely, and live with humility. He showed the world that true power comes from compassion and sacrifice, not from force or domination. His influence is undeniable, making him one of the most remarkable and transformative figures in history.